just want to be able to match the damage that, of course, Falcons would want to go for. But I think it's unanimous. All the junglers we mentioned just have burst damage at one point. Yeah.
But the best thing about Harley is that it is really good at starting the fights and the good poke as well. And you're very strong in the early stages when it comes to your farming. That can also be said for the Nolan, for example, or Lancelot. But the Harley is just easy to execute. And imagine Dasping the Harley in this this stage in the.
Alice is a big team fight hero. Harley is a good pick-off hero. Zushin is a good zoner. Oh, hold that thought.
The Unbreakable missed! And that might be a punish, but Open still had the flicker! And instead it's Kyle who falls! Haji too! Almost!
He might just have to give up this objective though.
Okay, Flap going in with the disruption, but then Kirk, look at how massive his zoning capabilities actually are as the Alice all alone! Flap will be the first to fall in this fight. Open follows next with the knockup from the Lantern Flare. And Falcons might not want to fight, but they get to find Kyle, still knock him up, and they're just not allowing him to freely take this purple bomb. Haji does get an ultimate. Hold on, maybe we talk about that later. Onic are in their face. Yeah, they're going for the invades here in the orange buff, and they do find one with the Tsunami Slam, but Open gets blasted. Brusco has the AOG, and he gets out to safety.
You know what? Ogwen used the Tsunami Slam.
I don't know if this is... I think they just want to give this one up.
They always want to go for Ogwen, and now he used the flicker. Flap responds with a final slash, but will there be a follow-up? He gets bursted down instead. Fortunately, has the flicker, and Falcons are now struggling to get into position. How do you find your entries up against this lineup? Super Marco using the Zaman Force, but will it be enough? Onic are still going to go for it. They're prepared to fight post-objective. Kyle has nowhere to go!
Haji, no other choice but to go out. Purify from Super.
Something. It was the aura. You could feel the aura. Oh,
yeah, that's aura! Kirk goes in with a Throne of Ruin, his follow-up AOG! It's a almost wipeout for Team Falcons, and it all just happened in the blink of an eye!
Oh, man, in that situation, you almost think, man, Falcons just go to the next game.
Yeah. I mean, they're not...
This is one of those...
Oh, my lord.
Yeah. This is tough. Ogwen might not go down just yet. Oh, he had it. Of course he will. There's a Sky Piercer from Super Frizz, and another AOG plus the Throne of Ruin! There's a response with the final slash. A Zaman Force 2 coming in from Super Marco. They might just find some, but the sustain is too much! And Sabero with another blazing duet! Everyone's just going in! Onic find a wipeout against Team Falcons!
A wipeout, and they're gonna take the game as well. They dominate game one against Team Falcons.
The Super Family with a super gameplay, super engaged, super synchronized, and they take game number one.
Oh man, that was clean. That's where you go. You nod and you say clean. Because that's about...
Yeah, tough pokes might be somewhat tough for the Valentina and the Kalea. Well, it depends a lot on Haji and how he handles the exchange against the Valir.
Now, we're left with the options dito para i-flap. There is the Benedetta, Esmeralda, least of my friends, but it is good versus the Paquito, tas may shields din yung Harit. So siguro yun. However, I don't like the odds for Esmeralda up against the Valir and traditionally itong Hylos. So, alam ko hindi mo pa itatanong sa akin dito, pero mukhang pipiliin ko na yung Onic Philippines.
Flicker from Ogwen. Now Onic have found themselves in position for the objective alongside a first blood from King Kong.
I'm surprised he was able to go ahead and get that. Haji looking for his own though.
Okay, Flap will find Brusco. Could they punish Flap? They might not have enough answers just yet. Falcons win. They play around with this time. Brusco gets poked down to half HP. And that's all the time they needed just to secure the objective. Now he gets brought back in with the Tsunami Slam. Onic still want to go for the fight. Third fight is going in as well. With the blazing duet coming in from Super Marco. Might just be enough. They sort of caught up whatever Onic wanted to do. And Flap finds more. Haji picks up the kill on Brusco. And even under the turret, Falcons are going to go in. It's going to be a wipeout for Onic.
I think they
push the limits of what their lineup is capable of doing.
Yeah, because the thing is they... Oh, wait.
going for Flap.
Oh, if this is going to be a shutdown, I don't know anymore. King Kong, of all people, gets...
Oh, Brusco.
Yeah, they were too quick to burst that objective. Brusco using the Revitalize, but the Tsunami Slam gets committed just to make sure that he goes down. Kirk will have to disengage. Onic lose one, the ultimate as well. So a lot of resources were already burned by the Super Fam. Severo doesn't have to use the Zaman Force just yet, but Falcons are already in the base. They don't want to fight. They just want to equalize the series.
Super counter for Team Falcons. They find the solution against the composition of Onic, the Esmeralda, the Filipino cannon with an explosive answer.
A great answer in a game that Team Falcons needed here. Again, you know, coming through into the series, you're expecting this back and forth, and this isn't what we get now 2 games in. Team Falcons.
There's no chance for Louis and Onic. Maybe ang best option dito is something like a Benedetta para meron kang pang split push. The Paquito being banned means na parang wala ka ng ibang hero na pwedeng counterin yung split push coming from the Moscow. But instead it will be the Yuzhong. So far, I do like the adjustments mula sa Falcons. Tingin ko hindi naman to sobrang one-sided, but if I were to choose, Falcons have a more holistic draft in a way na meron silang late game.
That's why he survived.
Yeah, he only missed 1 minion. All Brusco.
Can they survive this though? The Unbreakable into the Phantom Steed! First blood is gonna be Kyle. Not so good for Team Falcons. Flap kind of survives though.
I call this guy the international placeholder because you don't really lose that late. Oh, wait, that.
Hold on, thought.
Prince is gonna go in, so is King Kong. Super Marco could not get bulletproof in that one.
Yeah, so this is my big concern with this Trizzler, right? You don't really do anything in the early game. Wait, Super Prince, no Purify.
The response from Falcons might just be another punish. They find 2 members instead of Falcons finding 1. Oh wait, Super Prince did go down though.
Yeah, he scale up. Well, now you've got an early head start. This is going to be a turtle for the taking.
Yeah, that's a Black Dragon form already. Petrify not used just yet, but it's already going to be enough. Oh, there you go. They finally do. The penalty zone won't be able to convert into much. King Kong secures the objective as they change targets and go for Oakwood instead. There is nowhere to run, and Haji barely escapes, but Kirk goes for the dive.
Woo! Onic, they're feeling it this one. I thought it was going to be closer, but it all fell apart again before the first hurdle.
Yeah, Kirk got frustrated. I wanted to play Paquito last game, but then you picked it wrong. Marco!
Oh my goodness, Severo actually made it to that fight. He got the
Team Falcons. So Onic, they can just move around the map, constantly look for pickoffs.
Yep, they're going for this turret first. Ogwen can wait. And now that they've taken this turret, Ogwen is looking to fall next. Kyle, Flap, and Super Marco will be here.
Even if he's not getting a bunch of kills, it's just the threat of the Dragon form, and they're doing this for the purple buff. So Team Falcons,
that's a Tsunami Slam committed, but Ogwen nearly went down yet again. A stun from Kyle, but it forces out the turret from Severo, and Kirk! He finds the kill on Flap!
Oh, even with the jump, even with the first engage, they cannot deal with his overwhelming frontline survivability of Onic. Kirk though, okay.
It's gonna be a trade for Falcons, and they hold on to
and that's enough to make it work and be successful. Fight for the buff.
Tsunami Slam and Penalty Zone get used on Brusco, but was that the right choice? Onic are just prepared to fight back, even under the turn, because Severo's going in! Blazing duet! And they're just pushed back to their base, because Onic is just in their face!
Oh, Prince! He got 1 more!
Some of these base turrets of Team Falcons, they get it low enough. It's going to be walking in.
Oh, not looking good for Flap. Uses the penalty zone to escape. But the Sky Piercer and the AOG just blocks off their exit once more. They get to dodge the Petrify from Kirk, but Onic are in the base. They still have the Lord, and they don't want to mind anything else, anyone else. They see nothing but the base as they secure game number 3.
Once again, Onic showcases mastery, dominance in the House of the Dragon from the House of Kirk.
Season 4. That's what we're going to. No, wait, sorry. That's Season 3. That was
Season 3, yeah.
Hey, we're going to Season 4. But man, I'll tell you what, that was as dominant as we saw in Game 1 for them. I thought it'd be a different result because of the draft, man, but
The frontlining.
Tanky na frontline.
Dapat tanky, oo.
Ang kailangan natin dito ng Team Falcons. May option ng Atlas din naman para sa kanila. Atlas Eve, napakalakas na kombinasyon pa rin. Hindi pinantin ng Onic Philippines dito.
Yeah, that might have to change the idea though for Falcons with the Valentina having a chance to get the links. Oh, I did not think they'd actually consider this on the back of my head, but I have slightly negative feelings about this.
I share the same sentiments. Tingin ko kasi yung Cupra, hindi ito yung
And hey, but that's also partially because Super Prince has a Valentina, right? Mid lane though.
Whoa, bouncing ball stopping Brusco from getting out with the revitalize.
What?
It's gonna keep him alive. King Kong instead finds a double.
Falcons
Was
can't.
just holding down one member.
Yep.
And speaking of holding down one member, Brusco forced to use the revitalize, gets to take the unbreakable and stun Flap, but Flap is still alive. King Kong goes for the chase though. Here's a
Severo!
from Severo, joining in at the perfect moment. Kyle looking to be next, but he gets back to safety.
Dude, so Severo doesn't miss the...
Falcons, again, this is the way they want to play this game. They just go play blueprint
Oh,
and force.
Brusco didn't land that AOG onto anyone. Wasn't even able to create enough space. Kyle will go in. They take that Q1 in mid, and Super Marco will find Kirk.
Wait, what?
He dodged one Tyrant's Revenge on the Kufra earlier, so should just, be on point with the time against OD though.
Okay. It's still gonna be Falcons taking this first Lord. Brusco doesn't look like he'll get out of this. King Kong 2 will get punished. Winter Crown already committed. Brusco somehow finds his way out as Kirk will just try to...
Force Falcons, but the thing is, again, this block from the Esmeralda is kind of annoying.
Oh, Thornrose gets to dodge that Tyrant's Revenge. Ogun might get punished here, but Super Marco instead goes in. He gets pushed back just a bit and is forced to BMI out. But the SOD makes it inside the battle in the play. He finds the kill on Super Marco, and he almost made it out of there alive.
There's King Kong. He can go back.
AOG gets dodged by Kyle. Kyle is still alive, but Kirk goes in with a knockout strike. But Kyle is in for the outplay.
Without Severo, Onic falls apart in the team fight.
Oh, King Kong!
Touches it with the Thornrose. But it's King Kong all alone. Because it seems like they're going in for the punish. There goes the falling someone in the real world. Ogun fights multiple members, but he gets knocked back. Spear of Misery, keeping him safe. And the knockout strike to finish the job by Super Marco. Wanting to find Kirk.
He finds him now. SOD against Severo.
Severo once again, can he do it this time? He did not. Kyle takes him out.
Oh my god, outplays after outplays. Super Marco was able to flicker out, but Falcons, they're not done yet.
They're gonna wait to push in. Prince and King Kong.
Marco's alive. They jump in. King Kong just wants to make sure the minions are out. He does get taken out alongside them though, and Falcons bring us to a 2-2 score.
Falcons still soaring, never giving up, despite the outplays. They come up with a macro and an outplay of their own.
We've evened out the series. It's been a back and forth all evening long. A hell of a way for this lower bracket final to break out, man. Hey,
We mentioned better earlier.
Parang pwede. That the taunt works, vengeance works, revitalize works. But the Cho is the safest option. They will go for the glue. And I think this is the time that I would say Falcons really did have a better draft. Napakasolido ng glue. Although may chance na matunaw siya eventually, pero hindi ganun ka-worth it kung
Becomes scary, becoming scary. Ooh, Severo.
Yeah, I think he just used the BMI. Hold on though, here in the river.
Yeah.
Ogwen gets his first and commit for the fights. But now it seems like they will still try and start this next hurdle.
yeah, they're gonna go ahead and start it up. Team Falcons has control of the space. Ogun.
Ooh, that's a flicker from Ogwen, a very aggressive engage at that. Now he finds a grab. It's gonna be Brusco, but he gets isolated under the turret just the same. Haji gets the last hit on the objective, but Onic are going for more. They're forced to flicker out of the RWM though, and Falcons will be okay.
We'll all be here for this fight. They center around it to gain control for this. Team Falcons, we'll see if they want to contest it. Super Marco's got the stacks he's looking for on this Claude.
Oh, there goes the engage. The real world manipulation 2 laid down as a response, and Flap goes in with the Throne of Ruin. The Blazing Doom and 2. There's just so much AoE from Falcons as they secure the turtle as well, together with a kill on Brusco. Flap gets to be sacrificed though. It's still 4 members fighting against
This is the push and pull between these two teams. Onic,
wait!
Oh, now they go in though, but another great RWM! The response from Falcons is keeping them in check! They find Super Prince and Brusco! The mid duo is gone!
Wow, they wanted to slow things down, but hey, Team Falcons are the one that let's go.
I mean, if you walk away from mid-prior like that, that's the legacy.
Yes, he did. And now let's see who does here in this fight! A three-man throne of ruin coming in from Flap. King Kong tried to isolate Kyle, and he somewhat succeeds. And now could it be Flap going out? Brusco does go in! But the grab gets used onto Kirk, and now he's isolated too.
Kirk
still has the flicker. Will not escape. Now it's Falcons going in for the re-engage, but they're losing out on AP. They might not want to fight this anymore. That might have been a dangerous flicker from Owen, and he might go down. He will in the hands of King Kong.
Oh my lord. Okay.
He lands the grab, but then there's a flicker, so now they might go for the punish. But King Kong too! King Kong too! He gets trapped in the back line. Fortunately, gets to escape though. Owen using the conceal also runs away, but Super Marco blazing do it in, popping the immortality for Brusco and Haji with the real world. Kyle finds Super Prince, and Brusco goes down next. It's a double for Haji, and they have a wave coming in. Savero's doing his best, but he gets only pushed out of this turret. Team Falcons are going to match point.
What a way to soar through the Super family. The jumps were eloquent. The precision from the Falcons. The macro gameplay against Super family takes them one game away from the grand finals.
Ooh, they are on their way, one game away to breaking that lower bracket.
Vitalize makes a lot of sense here.
It has to be high loss, a glorious pathway.
Pwede yung i-keep nila yung heal na dun sa may gitna, sa may row, and then pick up an R-Nut actually. And they themselves pick up the Lapu-Lapu. Alam mo, I think this is pretty even. Parehas na teams na ito may malakas na lineup. The dive coming up from Onic is impressive. It's gonna be up to execution. I feel like this is a pretty even draft.
Using Roamer, and you have control around this first objective. King Kong's got to try to make this happen, but look at the wall he's got to go through.
Yep, it's Flap blocking the way alongside Ogwen. They find first blood on Brusco, and Kirk, he has no way to run, had to burn.
The walking prior Kyle.
Oh, the Purify was burned, but not the knockup or the spatial migrations. What's that?
This is why you wanted to see. This is why you wanted to see the Guinevere.
Push him back for the combo. I didn't even know that worked that way.
Yeah, me neither, but then Kyle here in danger. Onic finds a kill! The AOG making sure that Ogwen went down too!
Hey, the super fam claps back. It's been really refreshing. An RWM. We'll get a beacon out.
Beacon out, yeah.
Too early, I think.
Flap went in though with the bravest fighter. Might get punished here. Kirk going in too with the Throne of Ruin. But the sustain from Flap, it's crazy! Landshaker on two, and he's still alive! Uses the flicker but goes down in the hands of King Kong. Whereas Kirk holds down three members all by himself. Heavy game that we've been seeing that feels so fast-paced.
We missed one, sorry, we saw the three turtles.
Okay.
Okay, he burns the flicker.
That's a beautiful four-man stun that we got to see from Flap, but it won't really convert into anything. A flicker from Haji though, just to make sure that Super Prince gets caught in the RWM!
Haji's looking for another MVP performance. They're going to fight it out here on the bottom side. Kyle does pick up a winner.
Super Marco is heading to that point.
Okay.
You had to have it happen if you're Onic.
Yeah.
You had to take out Haji, man.
Yeah.
Down to half here.
Oh, Super Prince! He gets caught alongside Brusco. Had to use the AOG. Falcons are just so decisive.
Team Falcons is able to split him up.
Yep.
With the pressure on the top side, they get to find pickoffs.
Oh, Flap jumping in. They're going to force the fight.
Okay. Savero will be here anytime soon though. But Kirk gets taken out first! And now they also fight Brusco! King Kong and Savero together with Prince might not want to contest this first Lord anymore!
Team Falcons fought for the Lord. They got a couple bodies and the objective.
The Super family is crumbling down. Disconnected plays from Onic Philippines. And now Team Falcons gets to capitalize. They're the ones who are grouping up.
Oh, Savero had to dodge that. Falcons are just pushing forward. Another RWM Super Prince 2 going in with the Crimson Beacon, but they might be punished. Flap might go down first, but it's Onic making sure that they fight back. King Kong on a killing spree, just pushing forward. Open goes next. There's the winner crown from Kyle, but King Kong finds a double just in time. Kyle will try to run away using the retribution, but Savero gets to take him out.
See what I mean? The family that fights together wins.
Lord here, they're going to go ahead and full commit.
Wait, they're already somewhat half HP. Oh my goodness, the timing of the land shaker and the retribution from Kyle. Brusco might go down first, but Kyle finding a two-man spatial migration. Could it be enough though? Onic are crumbling. Kirk going in. He's trying to sustain as much as he can, but you see them fall one by one.
Marco's too good with it.
Kyle with the jump as well. Now they're looking to break the base of Onic.
They have the Lord with them. Savero has the blazing duet. But what would be the call? It's a 5-man attempt from Falcons. They're gonna try to work on Brusco first. Phantom Steed! They find the kill on Ogwen. Falcons are not gonna force. Super Prince comes in with the Crimson Beacon, and they're gonna find Flap! King Kong's unstoppable!
The Super Fam stays alive. They're fighting with all they have. They're gonna have to reset. Lord at half health here. Look at Kyle's positioning. He jumps.
Oh, Kirk is actually gonna go for Flap!
No, Kyle.
Flap was the option actually for this one. King Kong! They get enough space to work on the Lord! Super Marco landing the SOD. He's gonna go in. Now they're gonna work on Brusco. And they find Super Prince! Brusco still escapes with the AOG. But Falcons, they find one in exchange of the Lord!
Oh man, Falcons, they want to go all in. There's no Zushin.
They gotta clear out this Lord, they gotta clear out the turret, but it's gonna take some time to do it. Team Falcons, numbers advantage, but I don't know if they can finish it. There's still a wave in mid. They're gonna go for it. Super Marco waiting for the wave on bot. Team Falcons, they can't let this one slip through their hands again.
Okay, there's another wave in bot. Haji picked up a winter crown just now too.
Go back out, just the turret.
Okay.
The most disciplined choice set
And the bottom lane too.
Bottom lane's gonna be pushing. Someone from Onic has to go deal with this. Team Falcons knows this advantage that they have.
What is Marco gonna do? Okay.
This is the push and pull.
Kyle?
Oh my goodness, Kyle! He's gonna find one. The SOD2 is gonna land. It's gonna be Super Prince of any unfortunate first kill for this sequence. Onic using the AOG still to re-engage. They're going in for the full commit, but that might not be what they want. The minions are coming in the base, and they've already lost 2 members. Ogwen going in with the flicker. They're still gonna try to cut them off, but 3 members of Onic have made their return to the base.
They're down 2 members.
Savero.
Team Falcons. Savero goes in.
Kirk chasing as well, but he gets knocked up, and the violent brick whip finishes him off. King Kong, can he do this alone?
He's got him. It's Savero with immortality. It's over.
The much-awaited return to the world stage. Redemption in their hands. Team Falcons have made it after more than a year of being stuck on the ground. They are headed towards the grand finals and to MSC.
A titanic performance from Team Falcons as they soar high to look for the clash of titans in the strongest region in MLBB as they soar and secure the tickets to Paris.
Team Falcons fought hard through the regular season to this point through the playoffs. They felt the defeat of a sweep against Onic.